Listen, we got us a rule. We got us a simple rule. You cannot quit in the first quarter. Period. Cowboy Nation, you cannot quit in the first quarter. I don't care how bad it looked. I don't care how many times we fumbled. You cannot quit in the first quarter. Are we in the first quarter, Landlord?
Yeah, this the first quarter of the season, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta rejuvenate this start that we had. But hey, I got a small tad bit of optimism about some things. It's gonna be surprising for y'all. But hey, I'm not down, I'm not out. Long as I got breath to breathe, I can swing, I can throw a punch. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Henny.
I'm a fighter, man. I'm a fighter.
Me too, bro. Bro. I'm sensing a lot of quit though in the air, bro.
I know one player I ain't quit. Foe ain't quit. Whoo, I love them comments he made. Let's go.
I ain't even hear what Foe said. What Foe said?
Tell him.
Foe ain't playing.
Foe like y'all better come on with it.
You heard Foe. Micah said they asked him how it's gonna feel when he sacked Dak. So he talking about it's gonna be painful. Dak said, well, you know, you got 5 people to go through and a tight end and a running back before you get to me. And then Dak went on to say, we used to talk trash back and forth. Yeah, I love it. And I'm trying my best to leave CD alone because CD hurt. You know what I'm saying? But that was the exact opposite of what 88 did. That's why I was on his case so bad. Because he up there conceding. You know what I'm saying? You up there giving your lunch money away. I told him today on the phone, I said, man, I'm going to die about my cornbread. That's just the type of guy I am. I ain't giving it to you, bro. And I know it's just some simple cornbread to some of y'all. But it's principalities with this shit, bro. I'm not going out like that, bro. You're going to have to kill me. You're going to have to snatch it out of my dead, lifeless hands. I swear to God. That's the type of guy I am. I'm not giving it to you. And when they asked him, hey, Dak, what you feel about Micah? Talking about when it's gonna be painful when he sacked you. Dak said, you got some people to go through before you get to me, buddy, and you might not get me. Then he said, he went on to say, we used to talk trash back and forth in practice about if you did get through, you might not be able to take me down. Ooh. Dak said this. He didn't concede like 88 did, talking about he's unblockable and unstoppable. Making a rap album about him. He didn't say that. So Dak understands how leadership goes. He understands how leadership goes. You don't throw your people under the bus. These people you need these people. They right here every day with you. You up there confessing your love. That's what you chose to do. That's not leadership right there. That's not leadership. This is leadership that you see from Four. Four said, listen, you got some people to go through, sir. I love it, bro. Let's go, Dad.
Man, let's go,
y'all
bro.
Y'all better show up for Four, bro. Y'all better show up for him, because that's one player I ain't worried about. Straight up.
I love the energy Shotty had. He said, man, they asked him about playing without CD Lamb and them. He said, man, we got. He said they got well more than enough talent to beat the Green Bay Pack without CD and them. And I love it, dog. Like shit, just bro, bring that energy on Sunday.
Let me play that. I got that right here, bro. Let me play that.
Without CD, likely this week, how much does it fall on Dak to elevate guys even more around him in your mind?
I think Dak has to worry about Dak. We've got a good plan for how we try to maneuver the personnel groupings, Todd, but it's hard to replace CD. But injuries are part of the game, and they're probably going to be out there tackle, and so you lose players, and next man up, you move up, and the one thing it's never can be and never will be is an excuse. We're good enough to beat the Packers without CD and Book and the guys that we could be missing. But the only way you do that is if you play well and you execute. And if you don't, you put yourself in a tough spot. So we have to do that. And that starts with today's practice.
Thanks.
Damn right, Shotty. Don't give a shit. Don't lay down and die. You listen, even if you lose the fight, you slap the shit out that nigga in front of everybody. you set an example. Like, hey, he whooped my ass, but man, I blacked his eye up real good, dog. Like, he can't even go see his old lady right now.
Check this out, y'all. This particular stream is brought to you by Sleep App. Go for a Hail Mary on Sleeper Picks and win up to 100 times your money. Use promo code BCS and Sleeper will 100% match your first deposit up to $100 instantly. So listen, man. I love what my boy D.A. Lee said. He said Dak is a competitor. CD is a companion. Ooh.
Companion sound real.
I love it. I love it, bro. See, I don't know, bro. Like, it that shit rejuvenated me when I heard Dak talk like that. Cause that's me. Like, people be thinking I'm crazy when I say stuff like that. I'm like, nah, bro. Even if it will happen, even if that's the most likely outcome, you still don't give it up, bro. Like, have y'all seen them Warriors? Like, this some Game of Thrones type shit. Have the boss? There was plenty of wars.
Yeah.
Well, they was outnumbered, they was outmanned, they was outgunned, all that. What them generals of all those wars did?
Oh,
they stood there and died for their folks.
Yes. Yeah.
Sometimes that's the only option you got, and that's what type of time you supposed to be on, bro. Real talk.
Right.
Sometimes look, people be like, I ain't have a choice. Hey, you might have to die. That might be the only choice. You know what I'm saying? Like that, just run away ain't an option, bro. It's just not. It's certain things and certain principles when it comes to being a leader on a team that you just gotta stay on. You gotta be in that type of realm that Dak is in, bro. He said exactly what I expected out of 88, and 88 didn't do it for me.
Yeah.
Straight up.
And then sometimes you want them types out the game, bro. I mean that too. Because if you beat Green Bay without him, that's going to make him better.
Mm-hmm. That's going to send a message too.
Yeah, that's going to send a message, right?
You better
and
get on program.
You can beat them, bro. Let's also say that. You can beat. We just saw the Browns beat them, bro. Did y'all watch the game? I watched the game, bro.
I did. I watched that film.
Yeah, I watched the film, bro. Like, yeah. They beat them in the trenches.
Dominated they.
And they shut down all them number twos.
Shut them down.
So, you know, we got enough to shut down them number twos. They ain't got no number one over there. Hold on. Did you check the injury report yet?
Injury report for us.
Is Watson playing for them, the receiver?
Don't know yet. I gotta go check that out.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
So
my boy Golden over there, they been missing him. I just pray it ain't this week. let it be next week.
He looked number 2-ish.
Everybody looked number 2-ish till they play that secondary.
He did. I ain't lying. I ain't capping.
Luther Burden ain't listen. Luther Burden ain't
wide open on the cliff.
I'm just saying Luther Burden ain't did shit until he played the Dallas Cowboys. So I don't
Flea
want
flipper.
Yeah, I'm just saying I don't want us to go out there and be somebody coming out party. Like, it's really gonna be on this defense, dog. It's really gonna be on this defense.
It is.
When you look around the league, man, and you just see what's going on, with the exception of the Houston Texans, all the teams that are getting their ass whooped are the teams that ain't playing no defense. The Ravens have scored the most points in the NFL. They got one win. So they got the number 32 ranked defense in the league.
My boy Joker World say Browns have Myles Garrett, boss. We have Clowney. If you watch that game, it really wasn't Myles Garrett that took over the game, bro.
Swear to God, it
was not.
It was your ex-Cowboy.
Exactly. Tell him, landlord.
It was your ex-Cowboy.
Collins.
It was Malik Collins. He went
Yup.
ballistic on them boy.
See, that's how I could tell. Did y'all watch the game? The trenches won. It wasn't no edges.
Yeah, they edges weren't even doing that. Michael wasn't doing that. Them boys were running at Michael.
Yeah.
Straight up, they were running at Michael. Michael made one stop I seen in the run game.
One
no
on the
lie.
goal line.
And boss, I want you to be fair.
I am.
My guy.
Yeah.
I want you to be fair.
I'm always.
Did you not see the things that y'all criticize my boy Pickens for? I seen Micah doing the same stuff over there.
What you mean?
Not pursuing nothing, just sitting there acting like he wanted to pursue the run and didn't do nothing. He was doing the same stuff.
Hey.
Loafing. That's what he was doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him Pickens' ass and the receivers' ass. You know why? Because I looked at Detroit. They receivers blocking consistently. It's some teams out there that don't do that bullshit. Just keeping it real. And I don't
But
want.
what I'm saying is, look how drastic that is from a player who that's really second part of your job. Now you could be a pass rusher, but that don't. If you on the D line, you supposed to stop the run too.
Yeah.
No lie, I seen plenty of reps where
Nah.
Micah wasn't even going.
That's the way to go at Micah is to run at him.
I'm telling you, he was not interested in stopping the run, bro.
Yeah.
He was not doing it.
Yeah.
He was like, bro, you watch film like I do.
Yeah.
He was doing the DB stuff.
Yeah.
What DBs and wide receivers do, they just have a agreement that, hey, I'm not finna
let's
try.
chill.
You ain't finna try. We
Yeah.
Look, man, that play all the way over there, man.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
chill,
it's
man.
all the way
Damn.
over there. I didn't see Micah doing no extra type of hustle or none of that in the run game, bro. And I'm not lying. I'm not saying that because the ops now. I'm telling you what I saw on film.
Yeah.
I can show it and prove it to you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, hold on,
whoever
man.
got
I
smoke with it,
gotta
we
hit
do
a button for you, bro.
Oh, Mr. Nasty.
Man, that boy Landlord be see. That's why I say y'all gotta watch that film, bro.
it was evident.
Yeah, y'all gotta
That's
watch
why
that
you
film.
gotta go
And if
out.
you watch the film, you should feel good because it was the interior that beat the dog shit out of Green Bay. That's what happened. Kept them dudes very minimal.
Malik Collins looking like a superstar.
Man, that dude was going crazy. And I think our trenches got the ability to play just as good. Real talk.
I
Real
think
talk.
Kenny Clark is better than Malik. He's still. But
Yes.
Malik looking. Whew.
But
I don't
Malik
know
looking
what got
different,
into
ain't he,
him.
bro?
I don't know what got into him, man.
Man, see, we gotta let them dudes. See, we don't let them dudes cook, Landlord. That be the problem, bro. We
Man,
always
Malik
let go. See, we ready to get rid of Mozzie right when he ready to turn that corner. We just stupid.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I win count. That boy Malik looking awesome over there. Like, I'm talking about he putting in work.
Let's
That's
talk about
crazy.
some of these lineup changes real quick because they've been hitting at it. Listen to this.
Clientele DLLS Cowboys. You talked yesterday, Monday, about solutions and possible lineup changes, roster changes. Have you made any of those decisions yet?
We've started the process. We've had some discussions, but part of those discussions and decisions will be based off how practice goes. So,
That was yesterday.
we'll see how today goes. Good padded practice today. Another practice tomorrow, obviously, before we have the final dress rehearsal on Friday. But yes, we've had those discussions. No, I'm not going to share those with you. But the reason I'm not sharing them is because they're not finalized until we get through this week of practice and finalize Friday afternoon. Hey, yeah, let's do this. Let's make this move. And but there'll be some things that feel a little different to the guys just from a rotation standpoint.
See, he was bullshitting all the way to the end. See, he was bullshitting all the way to the end. Right at the end, he said what's really getting ready to happen. Watch this.
Some things that feel a little different to the guys just from a rotation standpoint.
So he was saying, at first, we go see. We don't know. I ain't gonna tell you. We don't know. We go see. We got to see how practice go. But then he said, at the very end, definitive, it's gonna be some things that's gonna be different rotationally.
As it should be.
What's the first thing that need to be?
All right. I got a list, so let me just go through some shit. All right.
And tell me if you need your stats on this.
I don't even need no stats for this one. Maris Leofow has to play more than 9 fucking snaps. That's the most he's played, in any single game is 9 snaps. Maris Leofow was one of your best linebackers last year. I really thought he would have a bigger role. Compared to Sanborn, Leofow is the guy that you want in cover 2. He has a safety background. He can carry those wide receivers up the field a little bit better than Sanborn can because it's like an athleticism, right? So you want somebody like that out on the field a little bit more. Secondly, when it comes to rotation, man, hopefully Donovan Wilson. I know that he was voted as the captain on this team. I know that they got love for him in the locker room. Apparently, you're gonna have to minimize his snaps. I'm not saying that he can't get off the bench, but he don't need to be the single high safety at any point in time. You need to put somebody like Wanye Thomas in. You need to put somebody like Marquise Bell in. For some of those snaps, man. Divvy up some of the safety snaps. Even Malik Hooker, who I think has played slightly, maybe slightly better than Donovan Wilson. His job don't need to be secured either. He needs to come out the field a little bit more often. Like these 30-plus-year-old safeties that are losing athleticism and have been blowing coverages left and right don't just need to be untouchable.
I think you said it perfect.
Facts.
I think you said it perfect. Mm-hmm. And Mazda need to stay out there too.
I think that's something that they already have accounted for because he didn't come off that field really this last game.
Okay.
Like they had Jay completely deactivated. It was just Mozzie, Kenny Clark, Olsen.
Okay.
And Solomon. That was your defensive tackle rotation. So either A, they looked at the film, said Jay ain't ready, or B, they looked at it and like, you know what, we bullshit with Mozzie. He done did everything he's supposed to do. He been more engaged. All the stuff we asked him to do, he done stepped up and answered the bell. Like, it really could be a combination of both. They're just like, Jay ain't ready, and Mozzie Smith has, done everything we asked him to get his ass on the field. Now listen, I can't say what Jadon Blue done did to get on the field because his ass ain't did nothing yet. But that's neither here nor there.
I was about to say.
Go ahead.
I was just about to say. I got some suspicions about Flus though, man, because it seems like, of course, he came and took over, right? This his job, this his defense, but it seems like he was kind of out of touch with some of the stuff that we had going on. So, like, my example is, we know Dono is not a coverage safety,
right?
But he's using them as one. Okay, we know that. I'll say this. I know for myself, I'm gonna speak for Landlord. Ain't no way in the world I felt like Leofy wouldn't be getting reps. After what he did last season, and given our injuries, and given that we didn't draft a high linebacker, ain't no way I felt like Leofy would be struggling to get on the field, struggling to get reps. He's supposed to be starting. And in what world did we see Damone Clark starting over him?
It was not a world.
We didn't see that world. It was no world that existed that way. So this is why I'm feeling like he out of touch. It's like, okay, then you look at some of the things that he doing with the defense. It's like, okay, you run 4-man fronts more than any other defensive coordinator in the league. You would think that we got a gangster-ass D-line. Like, bro, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing, Flus? He seemed like he out of touch to me. Ain't no way a defensive line like we got should be leading in that category. Ain't no way. We struggling at edge. We are. I feel like I can be the first to admit, I'm not a god of this. I'm not a psychic. I know I have my faults, and I misdiagnosed this defensive line. I felt like they was better, but they haven't showed up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody did what I thought they was gonna do. Izaraku didn't, Sam Williams didn't. None of these boys ain't answered the bell like I thought they would. So with that being said, why in the world is Matt Eberflus running 4-man fronts all the time? And you can't get home with 4. Huh?
I was talking to the boss. He could pull that stat up while you talk about that 4-man rush shit.
Oh, time the pressure or Cowboys pass rush?
I think it's Cowboys pass rush.
All right.
I just don't understand that. Like, it don't seem like you doing enough. And then we already know you mediocre with the varieties of coverages that you run. So you mean to tell me you not sending no blitzes, you staying in a 4-man front, and you running the same coverages over and over? And you wondering why we getting our brains blowed out when we go out here against these good offenses? Well, I take it back. Neither one of those offenses was really even considered good like that.
No. The Giants scored 9 points after dropping 37 on the Cowboys.
But let me say this. This is my one eyedropper full of optimism. I went back because I had a question. I'm like, okay, what in the world happened this Eagles game, though? Because they got the best weapons out of both of these teams that we just got destroyed by. So why didn't we get destroyed by them? So my first conscious thought was Jalen Hurts is terrible. I'm like, that's my take. I've been feeling that way for a long time. So I'm like, Jalen is just not that great. So I went back and looked at the film. Actually, it's not Jalen. Them boys was locking shit up. So, okay, I'm going to say this. This what the problem was. So to be fair, it could have been that Jalen is a little more careful with the football than normal quarterbacks. He is.
I
Because he
agree.
know he can run. It's certain throws that was there that he'll be like, I'm running. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool. I ain't even finna risk it. I'd rather run. So, like, I believe he can make some of them throws, but in his mind, the risk ain't worth the reward. You see what I'm saying? So he just rather run a lot of the time. So some of those shots, I'm not acting like they was never getting open. But no lie, Cowboy Nation, we was locking them boys the hell up. No lie. Them boys was all over. That zone was smacking them boys in Philadelphia. No lie. So what is the difference between what they did in Philly compared to what they did at home against the Giants and what they did at Soldier Field? What is the difference? Because it's a drastic difference. We went from a good zone defense that locked up some of the best weapons in football to a historically bad defense the next week.
Yeah. I think part of that is, like the absence of the run blend, other folks having to move around. And then also, just to be fair, since everybody gets film and make a lot of money, they probably looked at every snap from their Eagles game like, oh, this is what they playing? Oh, I got some of this shit. That's it? That's all you got? All right. Like, he know I get paid for this? Nah, he think I'm pussy. He playing cover 3 all day. He playing cover 4. All right. He ain't gonna change up nothing. He ain't gonna play no man. All right. That's probably what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, folks changed. Like, you got one game of tape showing tendencies, and you came back right out there to the same game playing the very next week with lesser talent on the field because you didn't have the run play.
That's well said. I think it was the film. And I think all these teams go test us vertical until we stop it.
Yep. And it's gonna be some trick plays in there too, boss.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some trick plays, believe it or not. Watch. They gonna keep doing all this crazy stuff because we ain't proved that we can stop it. Like
that's
you said.
right. You got to stop it. So
you're right. Flea Flicker wasn't even executed well, and they still bombed us. Like, that ball came out late and high to back to the quarterback, and he still had enough time because of that pass rush to launch that whole 70 yards in the air.
Yeah,
man, that Russell Wilson guy, that was so ridiculous, bro.
Let's look at the season real quick, bro.
Let's do it.
I'm just curious, like, so if we win, obviously Cowboy Nation go be on a high, right? But what if we lose?
You're 1-3.
I think we expected to lose by most people.
Yeah, even
I
by
think most
people.
fans already done conceded this loss, but not me.
Me neither.
Because I see most teams can be beat. All teams can be beat. It was only one that went undefeated the whole season. And, I told them folks not to be giving these boys the Lombardi already. I know it's named after their legendary coach, but hey, it ain't theirs. You know what I'm saying? So I looked at it, I said, after 1 week, they said they was winning the Super Bowl. After 2 weeks, they said they most definitely winning the Super Bowl. Then, what happened the third week, boss, if you don't mind?
Got smacked by the Browns.
That's why you don't anoint nobody this early, bro. You don't anoint nobody this early. And then look, it was getting to their head too, so you might have a hollow team over there.
That's real,
you have
bro.
a hollow team
they was over there talking about
might not lose a game.
Yep.
Yeah. See, this is what you gotta pay attention to these boys. Go ahead.
Yeah, I believe in that art of war too, bro.
Yeah.
And see, teams are scary when they backs against the wall, bro. That's when you scared. And if you go watch that Browns game, they was fighting for their life. They was down in 4 minutes by 10 points and kept squabbing, fighting for their life. Won that game by blocking a kick and an interception by Dale Pitt.
I like Dale Pitt coming out too.
Me too. I wanted Grant.
Yeah, but he baited him. Got the interception by Love in 4 minutes. Junkins slapped the dog snot out of Micah. Sure did. treated Green Bay like Green Bay. Who? They sure did. See, it's the mentality, bro. That's why I don't really like how we just so ready to lay down as Cowboy Nation.
Exactly.
I don't like that.
More physical, boss.
They was. The Browns came out there barking, dog. And they really was, man. If you go watch the energy of that game, bro, the Browns had way more gangster energy from A to Z. And they did not shut down at all. Down by 10. They kept squabbing.
See, this like you just said. They already feeling like they conceded to me. They talking, they feel like they won it already. They won the Super Bowl already.
Yeah,
we going undefeated. We this, we that. And I see a team that is vulnerable. Like, I'm telling you right now, Cowboy Nation, we got a shot. We just can't go in there screwing it up.
Right.
We're gonna have to go in there and run the ball. I know we're gonna need to throw, but guess what? I thought of a game plan. I said, okay, if we can't block them like that, if we feel like we can't block them, do some max protection stuff. Slide the pocket. We don't need all them wide receivers. They ain't even all that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, run George Pickens and run Turpin, or you know what I'm saying? Run the good ones and max protect, slide the pocket, chip. It's so many things you could do to stop edges. And Dak can step up in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Even though it sucks this week because we without Booker and we without Cooper Beebe, we need Brock Hoffman and whoever, TJ Bass, whoever they put right there. We need them to be strong in the middle so we can make sure Dak can have somewhere to step up. Because, like I said, you can deal with outside pressure, man. Now, they move Mike around here and there, so that's going to be a problem.
This nigga throw another pick?
It is what it is.
So this is what I want to do for Cowboy Nation.
Yes, he did.
Let's look at the schedule, right? And let's count. We got about 4 to 6 weeks for CeeDee Lamb and Booker. And about 4 to 6 weeks for Cooper Beebe, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's look at the next 4 games, right? If we lose to Green Bay, we'll be 1-3.
Yes. 85% of teams that start 1-3 miss the playoffs.
Okay, so this is how to beat that 15%. To me, you would have to beat the Jets and the Panthers. You would have to.
Non-negotiable.
Yeah. Your backs will be against the wall, and you would then be, 3-3?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what was our record when we got Amari?
3-5.
Right.
No, 3-4.
3-4, and we lost that game to go 3-5.
Mm-hmm. Then we won 6 straight.
Right.
We won 6 straight.
Right. So this is my point. Even just stopping right there. I don't agree with those people that's like, let's mail in the season, even from this loss. To me, you got to beat the Jets and you got to beat the Panthers, and you still got to be willing to make a trade. Because we made the trade for Amari week 5.
And turn the whole season around.
And it turned the whole season around. So that's why I'm telling people you can't quit in the first quarter. You can't. What would you do in a real game? If you was getting smoked, you would have to go make what? Adjustments. So to me, that's how to look at the season. What would be the adjustments we will make? And we already talking about adjustments, internal adjustments, right? So we talked about Mozzie starting to get playing time, more reps from Morris Leal-Fowl, right?
In addition to the Davian Clown, you're going to have to figure out your pass rush rotation.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So then what outside adjustments can we make?
You trade for somebody.
Alvin Kamara is on the market.
Bet. See, y'all beat me to it.
Alvin Kamara is on the market. We've been called him out because we knew Kellen Moore is not a leader and not a good coach. So, hey, they got a fire sale already.
Yep. He's on the mark. See that, and you go get that. Now, I've been having a lot of people fighting me on that. It's like, why are y'all fighting me on that, bruh?
I'll say this. We still got the Dallas. I'm finna let you cook. We still got the Dallas Cowboy mentality. It's just like either or. We can have both. Go ahead, Hen.
Nah, like these folks are seeing the defense get their ass beat, and that's why that's what they're trying to focus on. I understand, improving the run game and running back room, but I will say this, we definitely need to make more than one move. It can't just be only Alvin Kamara. It can't just be only a linebacker. You need to make about 2-3 moves. If we being honest, like if you get on the phone with a team, you might need to see about parlaying one of those first round picks to like 3-4 people. Like if you're just really trying to compete this year, you're going to need way more horses to run this race than what you currently got. You know what I'm saying? Because time of possession didn't even help you this last game. Like you had the 6th best time possession in the entire NFL this last game, and you still lost by 17 because you're allowing the explosives. So your defense is going to keep giving up ass that quick. Like that hoe you met at the club, and she's going to come off of it the moment she jump in the car with you. There's not much you can do from an offensive standpoint to stay in the game. The same thing I said. If you have the ball 5 minutes, but you allowed them to score a touchdown in 5 seconds, what did it matter that you had the ball 4 minutes and 55 seconds more than they did? You know what I'm saying? So definitely make multiple moves though. If you're not going to mail the season in, and you say F them picks, you need more than one player. Like Alvin Kamara is a great start. I would love to have him. He's a clear improvement over Miles Sanders. But be greedy. You know what I'm saying? Don't be in this mindset that you can only get one person. Like, hey, I'm pretty sure the Saints got some linebackers. I'm pretty sure they got a edge somewhere. Like, go ahead and get everybody they got. They don't need them. They ain't going nowhere.
Man, you already got Kellen Moore number. Call him up.
He owe you.
He already in your phone. You gave him an opportunity, Jerry. Hey, you should start off giving them a guilt trip. I'm the one that started you. You wouldn't be here today, Kellen, without me. So
anybody came to see you, Otis.
Go on, give me Alvin Kamara for a 5th.
My boy, look at Mel though. Says since when has the Jones done multiple anything? Listen, bro, it's a lot of things this year.
Season.
Thank you. You already beat me to it. It's some things we've done this year we ain't done. When was the last time we took one tech serious?
When was the last time we traded one of our star players?
When the last time we made a first round pick sit down?
Right.
When? Name one.
Yeah.
Taco even played till they just figured out he had to go. You know what I'm saying? Taco went on the bench. He was just out there being bad.
I think it's 2 trades that changed the season. If you're able to get Trey from the Bengals and you're able to get Kamara, your season it has changed.
I feel the same way. And then they bare minimum trades. I don't even think you got to sell the house for that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Them just common sense trade. You might not even have to come off a first.
No, now for Trey, you probably got to come off a second.
Like I said, I ain't gonna lie. I don't care too much about overbidding right now because I'm desperately trying to improve my team. So I don't care about the price when I'm thinking about the results.
Right.
I feel like the results will be so great that the price won't matter. Like, okay, we seen what happened in Philadelphia last year. We can't stand them little stinky birds over there, right? But we seen what kind of season they had, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if they would have gave up a first for Saquon Barkley? Do you think it would have been worth it?
Hell yeah.
After what they did last year with Saquon, I wouldn't give a flying you know what if I paid that much for Saquon and he gave me those results. It wouldn't matter. So that's what I'm saying, Cowboy Nation. We got to stop thinking about the price. We're not broke no more. When you traded Micah, I ain't thinking about no money no more. I don't care what nobody say. I ain't thinking about no money, no picks. We should be feeling like we rich because we saved all that money. We got to make sure they use it. Hey, we rich. So go get what we need to build this team up.
Yep. Yeah, that's why I say you don't quit in the first quarter. You don't. You make your adjustments. Making the adjustments is these trades. The internal trades, the internal changes, and the external trades that we just talking about. And we should be pressuring front office. We shouldn't be just, hey man, when the last time, man, come on, listen, bro. It ain't about when the last time they did it. It's about you saying you need to do something.
Facts.
And being specific. The difference between us and a lot of people, we being specific. We saying exactly what we want, right? Yeah. We putting it out there what would turn it. And we ain't asking for that much, like Landlord said. We ain't asking for nothing. If you give away a second rounder for Trey and a fifth or sixth rounder for Kamara. And think about it. I want y'all to really think about this, bro. Philly made more adjustments in a win than we made in a loss.
They did. Haven't lost a game yet. They done made multiple moves at this point.
They
I'm also gonna say,
that
man,
was Sunday though. Yeah,
they should have lost to us, but you know
they supposed to lost both of them.
Hey, but listen, almost only really counts in horseshoes, man. They figured they bullshit out somehow. True. But what my important thing I was gonna say though, man, you can't let Dak Prescott be out here fighting harder than you are. Cause I saw y'all show yesterday, man. Tuck said that Dak was raising hell inside the organization to get George Pickens here.
Right.
That was Tuck said from the sort that he got. So if Dak Prescott is out here fighting, and matter of fact, show Dak Prescott metrics. Show that graph I got, man.
Yeah, and while I'm pulling it up, I want to address something. While I'm pulling it up, my boss, Jamie Cal said, y'all really think Dallas go do any of these trades realistically? Not what we would do. Our front office, not football people. While I'm pulling it up, let me say this. I don't care what we think they might do. I don't never come from it with that thought. You know, it's about us pressuring them what we want them to do. So like, if we always did content on what they should do or what they likely go do, we useless.
We wouldn't have no content to talk about.
Yeah, it's
right.
It's not. It's about us saying what they should do and leaving it right there. You know what I mean? Like, we controlling what we can control with the pressure that we put on them. So it's not about do we think they go do it. Let me answer that question.
Oh, hell no.
But I'm still go pressure them. That's the point. So I got your stuff up, Henny. What you want me to pull up?
Man, pull up the Dak EPA graphic.
The Dak EPA. All right.
It's just like adjusted EPA.
Oh, from Matt Owens.
Yeah, I think so.
Got it. I got it right here. Go ahead and start cooking on it, cause I got it up.
Because listen, not even that one. That's his play action shit. But I can talk about this one real quick though.
Okay.
You know, my point being is this, man. Like, the man is completing 91% of his passes with play action. Like, Dak Prescott is hooping. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many more years do you think Dak Prescott got to be trying to punt on a season? The man is 32 years old. And it's not like you can trust Jerry Jones in the front office to find a capable quarterback. Go through the list of all the quarterbacks they have been on record saying that they like.
Yeah.
Paxton Lynch.
Yes.
Out of the motherfucking league right now. Right? They were willing to trade up in the first round to get that man. He is out of the league. Never amounted to anything in the National Football League. Connor Cook was somebody they wanted. He played one game and is out of the National Football League. Matter of fact, they wanted to draft Connor Cook in the 4th round over Dak Prescott, and they were lucky because another team swooped in and got him. Right? Stephen Jones, we actually owe Stephen for this one. He had to hold and restrain Jerry Jones from drafting Johnny Manziel. Johnny Manziel was on record saying his drug problem was so bad, he would have died if the Dallas Cowboys drafted him. And he came over here to this environment. Then we talk about other people he was on record talking about he liked. Max Duggan. Max Duggan was in the UFL and got benched. I watched him. He was in the UFL and got benched in the UFL, my boy.
Sheesh.
So think about all the quarterbacks they have been on record of liking. Right? And you want these motherfuckers to start over. Because let's be 1,000. Our last 2 starting quarterbacks were not the first options of the Jerry Jones in the front office. They did not want Tony Romo. That was Sean Payton guy. Sean Payton wanted Tony Romo.
Boss is crazy.
He preaching, dog. He going crazy.
He did. Sean Payton wanted him. Then they had to beg you. Jason Garrett and Wade Wilson, God bless his soul, begged Jerry Jones to take a chance on Dak Prescott. They begged that man, said, please draft Dak Prescott. We see something.
Please.
With tears in my eyes.
With tears, it had to beg him, bruh.
So this is my point. I said all that to say this.
Man, he killed it.
Dak Prescott has the second best adjusted EPA in the National Football League. If you don't know what that means, it's just an efficiency rating. They factor in your wide receiver drops, your overthrows, everything. Like missed throws, everything. That man got the second best EPA in the entire league. Even when you factor in the Fugazi ass PFF. When you leave PFF Fugazi ass out of it, he got the best EPA in the league. So what I'm trying to tell you is you have a quarterback playing at an MVP level, and you're finna waste that season because your front office too stupid.
Yeah.
Your front office don't want to be aggressive because your front office don't want to pick up the phone and make a trade. You didn't mind picking up the phone and trade Michael Parsons' ass, did you?
Ooh,
to reap the benefits
take
of that
it easy
trade.
on my back.
Take it easy on my back.
Now when it's time to reap the benefits of that motherfucking trade, like, you know what, man? We got the cap, the pie. Fuck the pie, nigga.
Cook up. Let's go.
I don't want no motherfucking pie, man. I'm on a diet.
Hey, you gotta get him
I just
some
want to eat
sound,
doubles.
boss. He going
Hey,
crazy.
man, listen. It's only one sound to get this man. That boy is him. Hey, him and thee. Boy, hey, we gonna turn it right back to your head, cause man, you cooking.
The H stand for him and HTM.
Man, that was, man, you need to clip that, boy. I promise, you killed that. Keep going, though. Keep going.
But for real, though, man, so we out here finna waste another prime year of an all-pro quarterback, right? And we're not even guaranteed that these motherfuckers can replace Dak Prescott. You finna let all his youth run out of the hourglass, and then we're gonna be back to square one, trying to find a quarterback with all these other deficiencies on your motherfucking team. Nah, man, while Dak Prescott is here, you load the damn clip. You load the clip, man.
That's right. It's really that simple, bro. Let me see if I can pull up my boy Lou's short, because I think he summed it up real
down
good.
too. He right.
Yeah.
Time running down.
32. Because listen, I love Dak. Like that's my guy. I rock with Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But how many more years is Dak Prescott going to be a good quarterback? Like Matt Ryan
3 to
was
4.
a league MVP. Yeah, Matt Ryan was a league MVP. He just woke up one day, he wasn't shit no more.
Yep.
Russell Wilson was on a Hall of Fame trajectory, and he woke up one day, he just couldn't hoop the same way he used to hoop, man.
Ooh.
There was one day that Michael Jordan woke up, and he couldn't 360 no more. He could still dunk on a nigga. He couldn't 360 no more. He couldn't get you 30 no more. He could drop 20 with the Wizards.
He could drop 40 one night, but he couldn't do it consistently no more.
Right.
Yeah.
He couldn't do it through the whole finals.
Yeah.
Like he used to.
By the time it's undefeated, man, and when you got injuries, like I have injuries, like Dak Prescott got injuries, you wake up some days, it's raining, your bones hurt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like how
You
much
can feel
longer
the
Dak
rain.
Prescott got? Boy,
When you get a little older and you in pain, you can feel the rain coming.
Let me play this real quick to sum up y'all point.
The Dallas Cowboys need to get aggressive because Dak's window is closing. Dak Prescott is currently 31 years old, and if you wait to cash in on the Michael Parsons trade picks, he will be 34 years old. And if we want to give those picks time to mature, roughly 2 to 3 years, Dak will be 37 years old, and it's very safe to say he will be past his prime. So how does those draft picks maximize Dak's youth? And if you're in the group that believes that we should be drafting Dak's replacement, let me remind you that the Cowboys have failed to find a franchise quarterback in the past, and we have not found one since Troy Aikman. We have tried 18 quarterbacks from between Troy Aikman and Tony Romo, and Tony Romo came to us by accident, and Dak Prescott came to us by accident. Cowboy Nation, it's really best if you maximize Dak's prime right now.
F them picks.
Oh,
Man,
Luke
look, he went crazy, but look at this. We drafted Dak. I keep telling people this. We drafted Dak in the 4th round, right? but we really drafted him with the second 4th round pick.
That's right.
So that let you know he wasn't even a priority in the 4th.
He wasn't.
They
That's
drafted
crazy.
George Tapper over that man. And
George
Tapper.
Tapper.
And then
Yeah,
look, the
his
only
health
way
was
Dak,
messed him up. He couldn't even
the
play.
only way he got on the field was because the backup got hurt.
Ugh.
Not Tony. It was the backup.
Kellen Moore broke his ankle.
Ugh.
He got hurt, and then Dak got an opportunity. If Kellen Moore would have been healthy, we might have not even seen this Dak. Dak might have would have been hooping with the 49ers right now.
He would have won with the
Dak
49ers.
might have would have been hooping with somebody, one of our arch rivals right now.
Take it easy on my back.
Smacking us
Hey,
upside the head, just like all these other talent that we done let walk up out the building. And now we lacking it.
Daily Harvin asked you got the Matt Eberflus interview from today.
My boy, I do have it. My boy Special K say the only thing I would fight back on is Lou with is that when we drafted QB in the first, we won a Super Bowl. Well, that was also when we had the number 1 overall pick.
We ain't having that unless you
And
finna lay
also,
down right now. And then
OG
it
Troy
ain't a
Aikman was
quarterback
1
like
to
that
15.
either way.
Yeah, I was going to say, Troy Aikman was 1-15 before that team got around here. People forget how long Troy Aikman and Michael Irvin was on the team before Emmitt Smith got here.
Yeah.
Like there was a whole bunch of losing and ass whoopings
A
going on
whole.
before that team got
They were 3-32.
They forget that.
Three
That's
wins in 2 years.
That's
the
horrible.
part
With
of the story they
Aikman.
leave out. That's part of the story they leave out all the time.
Oh, they leave that part out. Take it easy on my back.
You don't fit the narratives.
Take it easy on my
Like,
back.
The
I would
quarterback
leave that
showed
shit out
up
too,
and
just to be foul. That's
Like,
3-32, and I lived it. I was in the city, bro. Them times
rough.
felt bad. Y'all think this feel bad? Dude, those are days where you used to be ashamed to be a Cowboy. Like ashamed. And then, see, I'm glad you said that, Henny. We hated Troy. See, I remember I was in the city, bro. We hated Troy. Everybody loved Burline over him.
thank you, because he got in and hooped a little bit.
Hell yeah, he whooped. We went on a streak with him, bro. We got in the playoffs for the first time with him, bro. He was better than Nate. He was. He was playing better than Nate. He was, bro. I think we could have won a Super Bowl with him. To be honest, I don't think the quarterback mattered. I'll be honest.
Yeah, that old line and that running back and it was a beast.
You just had to manage them games, bro. Just manage them games.
You seen you won a Super Bowl with a coach that wasn't even like that.
Yeah, like real talk.
And them boys were that good. They like shit. We still gonna win.
So
And that's why I don't understand why Jerry Jones ain't trying to get back to that. Because you listen, in the history of the Dallas Cowboys, they have never won, like the Giants did. They ain't never had no Cinderella run. You was the big dog. You were gangster from top to bottom. You had a great quarterback. You had great offensive line, great defensive line play. In the 70s, you had a defensive player of the year. You had a defensive player of the year in the 70s. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had great fucking football team from top to bottom. So I don't understand why win is shifted to the penny pinching Moneyball shit.
I know.
You ain't the Oakland A's, my boy. You the Dallas Cowboys.
Ooh, man, I
honest,
like it when Henny get mad, bro. He had his
he
best.
going crazy. I'm looking at it though, like the only thing I say in his defense, not really in the defense, but it wasn't no salary cap. And once the salary cap started, he already had his team built. You know what I'm saying?
You know why I can't give him that out?
What?
Because he's the one that wanted it.
Yep. That's true.
He already had his team by then. He like, shit. Y'all can do what y'all want to do now. I'm good. He already built his team.
That nigga pushed for the salary cap but can't even fuck with it.
Yeah, I think he had to low key too. I think he had to, because that's when he was under he was fighting the league, and I think that's one thing Jerry is business wise. He is genius, bro. Business wise, I would never side with anybody that's like he's dumb. I'm like, no, Jerry is genius. Like the way that he whooped the NFL and brought all that cash, taught all these teams to have their own brand instead of having a blended brand. where all them had to rock with Reebok, he killed that. And we're with Nike. He killed it and said, I'm going with Dr. Pepper, and y'all can do it too. Matter of fact, he wrote about doing that in Arkansas when he was in college. He did a turn paper on how to bring money to the league. That dude, business-wise, is genius. Real talk. Real talk. So I think he did that salary cap because he was like, bro, let me show y'all how to really make this money, bro. You know what I mean? That's what he did. You know what I'm saying? And it got that heat off him. That's why they was like, they settled. You know what I mean? Because he was like, man, and they value Jerry because Jerry know how to really bring them cash. The league wasn't making no money before Jerry.
But
why he
can't
one of the more
stand him
powerful
now,
owners
though,
to this
because
day.
he ruffles so many feathers. You know, when you're an innovator, when you
Yeah.
bringing up new ideas,
Yeah.
you're gonna piss off a lot of people.
Right.
It's been like that since the beginning of time.
That's true.
Whoever innovates something, the fresh thought, the fresh new thinking process, oh, they gonna get hated.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Somebody winning off the old way of things. So when you bring about something new, they
good
like,
point.
no, we good on that.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, somebody was winning off the old way of thinking, and they don't want you to be the one that come and just take over what they had going on.
That's real shit though. But damn, Jerry Jones, the general manager, because you just said a whole bunch of good things about Jerry Jones, the owner, and because Jerry Jones is the general manager, he can't get no fucking leeway because they beefing. You seen? I don't know, y'all watch Marvel movies, but you be seeing like when the Green Goblin man start talking to him. And he be out there tweaking. Yeah, that's Jerry Jones, the owner, when he be talking to Jerry Jones, the general manager.
He
like, he be up, yeah, like Two-Face from Batman. Or
Harvey
some shit. Like,
That boy say with the mask be talking to him, bro.
Talking about Jim Carrey.
All right, so
Nah,
how we gonna beat Green Bay?
Oh,
shit.
I told you
Just
my
like I
game
said.
plan. Go ahead.
I agree with Landlord on this though. You probably gonna have to run the ball a little bit more than you plan to. You're going to be down your primary wide receiver. I know that George Pickens has talent, but George Pickens, you know, he hasn't been running in the one spot all training camp. He's been running from the two spot. He got a certain set of plays that he's been practicing for months at this point, you know, as a particular option. Like, you're going to have to rework a whole bunch of shit with George Pickens. So, you know, I'm not saying, you know, not to utilize George Pickens, but I am saying you're going to have to ease his ass into it. Everybody going to be playing a different position this week. George Pickens going to have to move up to the one. Either Turpin or Toba going to have to move up to the two. You know, like, you're going to have to move some things around. So probably the safest thing for you to do to stay ahead of the sticks and deal with that pass rush. Because they got a gangster-ass pass rush. They got the leading rusher, and his name not Michael Parsons. Rashawn Gary leads the league in sacks with 4.5. You know what I'm saying? So they got a gangster-ass defensive line, and you're going to be playing two backups at the interior. So you're going to have to do some stuff, you know, where you neutralize the amount of times you have true, legitimate drop-back passes. You're going to have to do some more stuff on the center, some more play action, and you're going to have to give Javonte Williams the ball. And really, this is going to be the game where I might have to shake Javonte Williams' hand, because a lot of what we've been thinking he's been doing is based off the offensive line. With two backups there, you're going to be missing your top 12 pick and your top 100 guy in Cooper Beebe. If Javonte Williams go out this mug and have 120, 130, you know, I might have to come out back on here and fight y'all about that boy.
Real talk.
He might have to have if he have a legacy game down the strength of this offensive line, which is the interior, he come out there and have a legacy game like that, shit. Y'all can't say nothing but my nephew, Javonte Williams.
Nah, man, listen, it's gonna show if Clayton Adams really on to something with his innovation running style too. It's gonna show that alignment of the running game and them having those coaches, you know, is just beneficial. Because remember, they had 1,000 yards in Arizona and they had less talent. Yeah, so that's why I ain't even worried about our ability to run the ball even without Booker. Just Booker and BB made it better, but I still think we can get after them.
See, that's why I respect what Shotty did. I think I heard you talk about that. how Shotty actually went and got some innovative, dope people for his roles
that he didn't know.
Yeah, it ain't no homeboys. It's, oh, I respect what you doing over
Over
here.
there.
Oh, you
Yes.
super qualified to be in this role right here.
Man.
We ain't on a buddy system like Eberflus seem to be. And I understand it, you know what I'm saying? That's how you network in the league for the, you know, traditionally. But it looks like what Shotty did was the right way to go.
Yep.
And it looks like what Eberflus doing is coming back to bite him.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Explain what Eberflus doing.
Eberflus brought what?
His guys.
Four coaches from Chicago?
Yep.
3 or 4.
The buddy system ain't working.
And now
going to get the qualified strangers working.
Now it's looking crazy when you see the results. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what this league about. It's about results. And if you can't bring me results, I don't care who you is. You're gonna be in the stands with us. I promise you that. Like, you will not be coaching for long. And I told him, I want to see what you think about this, boss. I feel like the addition of Jadeveon Clowney, I feel like this is Eberflus' last attempt at trying to run four men, like the 4-man front. I think if Clowney can produce some pressure with one-on-one situations or something like that with just rushing 4, I think Eberflus will be the happiest man in the world.
Yeah.
Because that's what he want to do. But if it don't work, he gonna have to get creative and do some stunts, bring 5, bring 6. He gonna have to figure something else out. So I think this is last hurrah right here trying to run this 4-man stuff.
Yeah, and I still believe in bend don't break. It just can't break. It been breaking.
They've been breaking left and right.
Bad.
See, breaking is the back end. You can't break. If you can fix that back end and keep everything in front, because that's what it's designed to do. We go rush 4. We go have 7 that you got to throw in. We think you go make a mistake, especially with methodical drive, right? I get the concept of it, but if you giving up explosive plays, it's trash. It's trash, you know?
It is.
And then bend don't break, to be honest, against Green Bay, they go walk downfield, bro. I would want to see Eberflus kind of change. I would want him to say, okay, I see what the Browns did. They was bringing a lot of blitzes. They was bringing a lot of pressure. They kept Love uncomfortable. And that's what worked. Like, can you just copy? Because that's what teams go do when you. Teams go say, oh, big plays work. Let's draw it up.
For verts. We ain't got nothing fancy. Verts.
Yeah.
We might do a switch release. Come on.
Yeah. That's what they go do to you. They go look at New York. They go look at what just happened with Chicago and say, let's do that. Mm-hmm.
That's what I was about to ask you too, boss. Like, what I wonder what's the big, well, I asked earlier, but what's the big difference? Like, so they keep saying communication and stuff, but like, I honestly seen them lock up some better receivers. Like, they really was doing it.
Right.
So,
versus
like,
Philly.
what's the difference? So, okay, in my glass half full mindset right now, because it's not really, but I'm trying to be. You know what I'm saying? But
keep hope alive.
Could it be that you didn't have Deron Bland? Because that's the common denominator. You had Bland with Philly. You didn't have Bland in New York. You didn't have Bland with Chicago. And now you do have Bland again, more than likely. So could it be that Deron Bland is the missing key? Hopefully. Bars.
I think they still go attack them stiffs.
So it would have been the back end, the safeties.
The safeties. I think they go attack them stiffs.
But they was playing well too, though.
I'm with you. But I'm just saying, I would
too, for sure. I'm
motioning people. I'm trying to put my athlete on Malik Hooker. I'm trying to put my athlete on Donovan Wilson.
What offense we talking like we got? The Cowboys offense, or
I'm talking about Green Bay?
Because we talking about attacking the Cowboys defense.
Yeah.
So you saying like you got Green Bay offense?
Yeah. I'm attacking they stills.
I'm sending Golden I'm running routes right at Malik Hooker. I'm running
and Donovan Wilson.
right
and they got all these number 2s. So
right at Sanborn and
Still ain't gonna matter.
easy work.
Yep.
I mean, listen, the Wendell Robinson had over 100 yards against us, so it's not like you need a superstar.
That's right.
Wendell Robinson went crazy.
That's right.
Had a career game.
Yep. So and see, they built like that. Quality number twos, a bunch
I
of.
like Wendell though.
Yeah, me too.
He got the reach of a T-Rex though, and he still
he
cut up on us.
5'8", out there going crazy on us like he Tyreek Hill or something. But like I said, man, it's a combination of both. I really do believe that having less talent on the field always hurts. But when you have tape on people and you seen like he literally is not going to play anything but cover 2, cover 3, and match. He's playing quarters. He playing cover 3. He playing cover 2. That is not hard to decipher.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not hard. You brought like 3 fire zones the entire time.
Yeah.
If that. You know what I'm saying? Like you brought 3 fire zones, you played a bunch of Tampa 2, some cover 3, and some match. Like, and you're not disguising shit. You know what I'm saying? You're doing a piss poor job of disguising. So if I can just go out there, and I know from the jump, you in cover 3. One will go with the ball in cover 3. I'm going to just throw it right to the seams. I'm just going to launch it to the seam the moment I see it's cover 3.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Cover 2, I'm going to take the whole shot. I'm going to just put somebody on the corner. I'm just hit their ass. Or if I can hold on to the ball all fucking day, I just go ahead and go deep. You know what I'm saying? Like the deep middle in cover 2 is wide open. Your safety ain't no athletes. They ain't finna get over there.
That's right.
They didn't get over there time and time again. So if I can decipher the weak points of an NFL defense from my kitchen in Texarkana, Texas, you don't think that an offensive coordinator and a reliable quarterback, they ain't got to be a great quarterback. Russell Wilson there just got benched. You don't think that an okay quarterback and an offensive coordinator that make millions and millions of dollars don't know how to attack that shit?
Take it easy on my back.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
So they need better athletes out there. Bottom line, you need better players.
You need better athletes, or you need better disguise. Because the one time that they did the double mug A gap shit, and then they dropped into a zone, that actually worked. Because they actually had to find what a hole in the zone was, and that slow ass pass rush actually got there. You know, I think they saying that our pass rush time to pressure is like 2.9. The average, time on a play is like 2.5 or some shit. So, like, you actually made them help hold the ball, and you had some good results with that. But, you're going to need better athletes, or if you can't get better athletes, you're going to have to do something to make them hold the ball a little bit longer. You're going to have to hide what the hell you're doing a little bit better than what you're doing at this point. You aren't good enough just to line them up and run that shit. Legion of Boom, I'm going to say this last thing, I'm going to let you go. Legion of Boom played damn near strictly cover 3 the entire time. They can do that because of the personnel they got.
That's right.
They had some gangsters.
So you know what? We don't got that. So you know what? Be a little bit more exotic in your looks, bro. I promise you it ain't gonna hurt. Go right ahead, Land.
Yeah, I was just about to say, the way Eberflus said about the defense, I kind of seen some of the stuff too. Like he talking about being disciplined and stuff like that. But like, I'm looking at players like Malik Hooker and Dono. It just seemed like they not understanding what the assignment is. Like, it's so crazy though, cause like when you think about it, I seen a play against the Giants when I think that was Wendell ran straight down the middle, and like Malik was there, but he elected to cover an open space. So it's like you not understanding what the zone really asking you to do. It was nobody there. So if you see somebody running close to your zone, especially deep, you might want to follow that man. It was nobody. Like Malik was literally just still guarding the area. Now that is what you're supposed to do in the zone, but if you see somebody coming and getting that much depth, you gotta go with them. If not, then what are you doing? You just, you know what I'm saying? You just over there guarding field. It was nobody coming in your direction, and he just backed up into the open space. And Wendell just kept going straight and wide open. It's like that's the type of stuff that you can't have. And just like the Chicago game, the tight end just runs straight in the end zone, and it's just touchdown.
Yeah.
Like nobody has
Donovan Wilson just
awareness.
2 people covering in the flats.
Nobody has the awareness like, hey, I might need to, you know what I'm saying? It's not enough communication. It's not enough awareness. I don't even know if it's communication because, you know, you ain't got to tell me that it's somebody right here. I can see. It might be awareness. Like, what is not clicking with y'all when it comes to this back end of this defense? And, like, to be 1,000% honest with y'all, that's what's killing all of my optimism. It's this defense. Like,
it's that back end.
It's hard to even believe in anything until this get fixed. But like I said, I'm just holding on that one little inkling that maybe with Deron Bland out there, I have seen this defense. Strange as it is, oddly enough, I've seen this defense be formidable against some great receivers. So I just got to hold on to that some kind of way, man.
So I'm gonna go ahead and give my final words. Cowboy Nation, I'm gonna say what I said at the very beginning of the show. Ain't no quitting in the first quarter, man. Let me hit this super chat real quick. My boy Keystone said, I can hear Still Will Angel from a league of our own saying to us, you're going to lose, you're going to lose. You know, and this is the thing. I ain't trying to give up no losses, man. We just saw the Browns beat these hoes, man. That can't be us.
Facts.
So it's almost like it's the total opposite of the last time. It's the total opposite. The last time we played Green Bay, we was overconfident. This time, we defeated. It's like they done beat our ass to know our place. And we was warning last time, take them serious. That was the warning. Now we saying, don't quit. Shit. So this is my message to Cowboy Nation. Come back to work. Come back to work. Vacation is over. I know we lost to Chicago. Come back to work. It's no quitting in the first quarter. Let's get our energy up. Let's keep fighting for these ideas. Let's keep fighting for trade ideas. Let's keep fighting for internal competition that we know we need to see. We need to see more Morris Lewis-Fowl. We need to trade for RB1. We need to try to get aggressive about getting the edge like Trey. We need to be aggressive to make those moves. I don't care if Jerry and them not go do it. They go hear it from me anyway. That's my final word.
That's real.
Facts. And I echo some of the same sentiments, man. Real talk. Like, we got to move with a sense of urgency, man. I'm on the same page as Lou. Like, real talk. We are approaching some of the last years that we're going to have Dak in his prime and his best. Like, we got to take advantage of this.
Every year.
Jerry, you always said that you regret not winning one with Tony. You're going to be saying the same thing with Dak if you don't act like you got to move with a sense of urgency. Like, it's a few moves out here that's not even that crazy. Like, this man had a contract dispute over there, signed for 1 year. Great player. He would love for you to just trade for him and pay him maybe 2-3 years. You probably ain't even got to give him a full contract. It's better than 1 year. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he would take that. Like Trey Henderson. Like, make sure you go over there and do your due diligence. I want to at least see some, hey, the Cowboys are talking or something.
Right.
Like, show some signs of life. Go over there and try to see what you can do with Kamara. 2 is better than 1. You can have 2 backs out there running like crazy. Lord forbid anything happen to Williams. He have a bad stomach ache that keep him out of games for a while. That'll be insane. Now what you got? Who your backup? You gonna be rocking with Miles Sanders? Nah. See, you need to be thinking about covering all your bases. We don't want nothing to happen. You know, I rebuke that, but it's still, you got to be prepared.
That's right.
You got to hope for the best and prepare for the worst. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think we're doing a good job of that. Take the politics out, play the people you're supposed to play, and Stay true to your word, Shotty. Competition, Flus, you need to be doing the same thing. Compete every day. You need to let the people who deserve that role play. Point blank, period. Like, I don't know what in the world made Donovan Wilson and Malik Hooker like they made an untouchable. I don't know what it is, because you got people that's capable. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't no shot at them. It's a shot at how they playing. Yeah, y'all humans, and I'm pretty sure y'all some great men at what y'all do in y'all family. But as football players, we need better people out there performing better. Now, that could be you. Let's see what you do this week if they run you out there. But we need better play at those positions, man. That's the end.
Yeah, man. No more favorites. You know, no more hookups. No more favors for your partners, man. I want the best man out there, dog. You know, you went out there, you brought Jack Sanborn in. He was your guy. He was with you in Chicago. That relationship was finna get your ass fired. He came to you for a job, and now both of y'all finna be in the unemployment line. You brought, you brought all these coaches, from where they was at in Chicago. This is historically one of the worst defenses in Dallas Cowboys history. Like, there's multiple metrics where they are the worst through the first 3 games in Cowboys history. That is your legacy as the Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator up to this point. You'll be a footnote of mediocrity, just like Mike Nolan. And this continues, dog. And that's what you want your legacy to be, man. If you want your son to ask about you and what you did in Dallas, and they say, "Oh man, that boy wasn't shit," keep doing what you were doing, man. Folks gonna tell your son you wasn't shit, man. They might slap him because they might have lost some money because you'll be. So all I'm saying is this, man. Maurice Leofow was one of the best linebackers before you brought your nappy-head ass over here. Get him back on the field. Get him back on the motherfucking field, man. I don't want to hear shit about you looking at it. You're trying to see what's going to happen. Fuck what you talking about, man. Fuck your scheme. Fuck what you feeling. You better win some games. I swear to Almighty God. I really, listen. I want to really talk to y'all about football. I'm so goddamn mad. I don't know what to do with myself at this point, man. But for real though, man, like, something got to give. If we go out here, Michael Parsons return game, and Dak and them playing their asses off, and we lose because your defense want to give up 40 points. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen. I need y'all to pray for me. I need y'all to hit those cash apps so y'all can raise bond money. I'm gonna need bond money, and I'm gonna need lawyer fee, man. We gonna have to spend on these niggas for playing with my Cowboys where they playing, man.
Free hand
I ain't trying to go
back.
through this shit, man. Free hand till it's backwards. But listen, man. I am black. Like, I run down on a white man in Texas. I'm gonna be underneath the chair. But that's neither here nor there. Point being, though, man, please do right by this defense, man. Let Leofow play some more. The defensive pass rushers out there, let Clowney get his snaps, let Jane Houston get his snaps. For the love of God, blitz somebody and play some more, man. Dog.
Thank you.
For the love of God, listen. Nobody has a gun to your head saying that you only have to rush 4 people. You ain't playing with no handicap. If 4 ain't doing it, send 5. If 5 ain't doing it, send 6. Mix it up, dog. Mix up your fronts, mix up your rushes. Be multiple. You really lied to my brother Brian Schottenheimer. You told him you were multiple. You said there would be multiple fronts and multiple packages. I ain't seen shit. This is my final word, man. Get shit together.
Hey, and so real quick, man. Also, man, for anybody that want to give to Boss Cowboy Sports, do it to the Cash App at $BossCowboySports. I'm gonna be upgrading my content. Anything would help right now. Can y'all give y'all Cash Apps too?
Oh, for sure. Mine is $Henny the Moore. $Henny the Moore. Real talk. I'm glad you said that, man, because I've been up here trying to, get me another microphone. But folks been saying like we can't hear you here. So when it's time to cuss people out, I want them to hear me in HD. You know what I'm saying? So help out on the mic over here in the liquor store, man. Hit the CashApp $ hitting them up.
Yes, sir. And I go by Landlord from Alabama. Hey, my Cash App is $Landlord723. Holla at me. I appreciate it. Everything y'all do for us, man. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. And this is BossLand.
Boss.